what you're witnessing is a simulation. This is running in near real time. This was taken yesterday. And what it means for us, what it means for the world, is that as value is provided, we can use education, we can use business practices, we can use the elevation and delegation of our internal minds, externalized in 3D space, persistent with data. And so the Valley Forge program here in Arizona will have something to do with this. Same with Startup Tucson and young professionals. And so this is a glimmer, it is a glimpse into a world unseen except if you have access. And so this is real. This is all created inside a video game, and you are experiencing it now. This is the reality. And so this is the micro stage. As we progress throughout time, we'll finally reach the macro stage of evolution. And I see now all of you on this camera. You may not take me seriously now, but just wait. Because as interest compounds and the word of mouth spreads, every single one of you will have something to do with this. The interactions within this world are immeasurable.
Yes!
Thank you. So what is your name?
I'm Miriam.
Miriam, like the marrying the lamb?
Sure, yeah.
Okay, cool, because I don't really remember. What is your... Chris. Like Christ. So we have Miriam Christ here. Right on. This was unplanned. Now, as this video loops, you can imagine all these blocks making you think about things. Everybody thinks about their own things. Now, those are your thoughts, not mine. And so we have to channel all of our thoughts inside of a ecosystem of technology and nature. And so this is the safe and just space for reality. And so all of these blocks that you see in this horizontal fashion, they follow a directive. And so as a project manager, all you have to do is look for the floating balls, and then you'll be able to find what you're looking for. And yeah, so it's just now a compounding factor of human intelligence being digitized across time. And as generations grow up, they'll find out that, hey, all of human history is learnable. All of this is experiential through our minds of our experience. And so every visual on screen will continue to evolve and get better. All of the UX, all of the UI, everything inside of this video game will eventually be indistinguishable. And so if you guys know about the zodiac signs and about the religions, you can imagine what happens when that grows to another level. You can, like, just imagine the next level of every particle in the universe inside of a table of iterations. Just a looping mechanism.
I can't imagine.
A soup of data. A symbolic representation of everything and anything. Yeah, let's just keep looping this.
Oh, so good.
I'm Simbuilder, everybody. So, yeah. This is the metaverse. This is where it's actually happening. And soon I'll likely be acquired by Facebook, Meta, whatever they decide to call themselves.
Oh, yeah. Keep the mic. Just keep it. Well done, sir. Well done.
Wow. Miguel, that was beautiful.
Thank you.
You're beautiful.
You are too. I like your spunkiness.
Yes, guys, wasn't that fun?
Yeah!
I've been telling people this guy mapped out the human mind and they didn't believe me. You know what? You guys just witnessed it. The guy freaking did it. That was awesome, man.
Thank you. Yeah, it took a while.
All right, hey, Mikhail, I gotta ask you. Okay, so wait, when people like interact in this, do they like fly around like the cameraman or like?
Exactly. Yeah. So imagine you're on peyote and
Yeah.
you just fly. And
So like I could just fly around inside my computer.
Yeah, you don't actually have to take the indigenous resources.
Yeah.
Now you can do it on your phone, on your computer,
Or
your
take the
desktop.
Amazon, river.
'Cause it takes 80 years to grow that,
80 years to have a life or what?
Well, that's about how old my grandpa was.
When he started making money?
He actually sold RVs. He sold RVs, and then this was Ohio, so like.
Hey, that's
where my
prime
mom's
RV
from.
country. That's definitely good.
But I'm from here. I'm from Tucson, born and raised.
Yeah,
Went to
let's hear for
Tucson
the
High.
locals.
Graduated 1.6, Badger Nation. Then I went to the University of Arizona for a year. U of A, Wildcats, I see you. And I majored in business, and I majored in sustainability. I took a class in the solar system. And yeah, so from there I was like, hey, I'm getting the hang of this. I'm like biking to school. I've got a good routine, and I can work on my Roblox games when I'm trying to do my homework. But I realized that Roblox is actually a great medium to do your homework in.
Oh wow, you could just live simultaneously in Roblox almost.
Sure.
Yeah.
I mean, it's best if you have a real life too.
Okay, yeah. That's important, guys. You got to balance real life with virtual life. We're going to have to remember that into the
Yeah,
coming
otherwise there's this this book where it's called Pendragon. Basically what happens
We got a
is-
Pendragon
We got a
fan.
fan.
Right on. Right on. So there's a pyramid. They call it Firelight. Everyone gets so tired of reality that they just go inside of this pyramid every time. And then as time progresses, the world outside of it just kind of breaks down. And then all of the essentials that people just forget about, like how to build, and things just fall apart. So
You're saying like we need to remember, or
what I'm saying is like the optimistic portrayal of that would be if people can kind of map out their minds in a persistent reality shared across the infrastructure of our reality, then we won't forget.
okay, perfect. And and let's see. And Mikhail, would you say at some point we could all become one?
Unity's cool. I mean, Roblox
We're gonna become one,
That's kind of where it
guys.
starts. But there's also Lumberyard.
Yeah.
There's Unreal
Well,
Engine.
you're still gonna need lumber, People aren't giving up on wood yet,
especially in the morning.
Oh. All right. So let's do some closing thoughts here, Mikhail. What do you want to say to the doubters?
Fuck you.
Yeah. All right. This guy's the next Elon Musk. Believe it. You guys are gonna see it, man.
Yeah.
Now, Mikhail, you were awesome, dude. You killed it on every level. Like, thank you so much, man.
I just want to do a quick skit, if that's okay.
All right. Let's see what you do, man. I'm
So
only gonna give you a little time though.
imagine this is like an AR goggle from
Yeah.
some company. And so you put this on your head, and then like these lenses have this screen inside of them. And it's like aquatically sealed, and you can have like a battery life to it, and then you put it on your face, and then you're immersed inside of your own directive. So imagine like you have Siri inside of your headset.
Yeah. And you're
you
saying it's
say-
like waterproof too.
Yeah, so you can open up your places, and you can immerse yourself in a pod.
I was gonna
and
say
just float
like
there.
a Dragon Ball Z, you know?
You know Joe Rogan has like this episode on not desalination plants. That's in the future. We have sensory deprivation tanks.
Sensory
And,
deprivation
they're 3D
tanks,
printed
yeah.
from Teflon, and then like economies of scale mass produces these and recycles them, and then you just put on these aquatic goggles, and then
You hear that,
can
folks?
go
They're
swimming
recyclable.
inside of your mind.
All right.
Yeah.
Hey, that was amazing, Miguel.
Very special. New Eli!
Next up, we're bringing up our
Mikhail
first.
is my name.
This is Mikhail Olson, guys. Follow him on Instagram. What's your Instagram handle?
It is MC Kale. Very easy to remember.
MC Kale, guys.
Yeah.
You guys
MC
are gonna
Kale.
follow this guy. Be
I'm a
like,
great
I was
DJ.
friends with him then. When, you know?
Kale like the vegetable? And
Yeah.
kale like the leaf?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna do it right now.
Okay.
Everyone else should.
Yeah, dude. That was beautiful, guys. You all are beautiful. All right. Hey, next up, we got our first comedian of the night. It is Mr. Eden All.